Oh shit! Oh,
What?
I thought something wrong. I thought something was wrong with my camera, but I
No,
realized.
that's just wine.
I'm just kidding.
Um,
You know?
I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah. Oh,
I'm just a drunk.
I'll just drunk. Sorry. Hey, Savage AF guys, listen, sober up guy.
All
All right,
right, yo, what's
Savage
up?
AF man, you know what it is, guys. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Don't worry, we'll be cursing in 4 minutes and 3 seconds. But
4 minutes and 3 seconds. But
until then, Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter. I'm Black Pedro. This
and
guy,
I'm
this stellar chap.
Stellar. All right,
Come on,
yo, what's going on,
hit him
yo?
with it.
This is Shang,
Yeah.
comedian Shang, whatever.
Yes.
Yo, we are here for you normally 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but things
Monday through
change, and
Friday.
I've
Sometimes
been doing some things and going to classes and
he
uh,
bettering himself.
right, yes, and social media classes were literally all last week, and
How was it,
trying to
man?
excellent. I learned there was a lot I already knew, and there was a
Yeah.
lot I learned that will really help a whole lot, not only pertaining to this, but across the board. Some stuff.
Have you,
I'll send you all the information all the time, so I will.
yeah. Have you learned this yet that Trump's going to jail, like Kevin Keith said?
Well,
It's coming in hot.
Kevin Keith I also learned while I was in a class that Kevin Keith likes trannies. So
I mean, if you mean he's a mechanic who's
no,
into
that's what I meant.
transmission
Yeah,
work, yeah.
transmission work.
I mean,
Of course I didn't mean
everybody's gonna
I
need
didn't mean
a
the other
good
thing. I
mechanic.
meant he likes transmissions, likes to work it in there, get his hands dirty
There you go.
with the transmissions to make them move. And Trump ain't going to jail. Stop it. I don't know if you fell down the steps and hit your head. I don't know if somebody stabs you in your kitchen, then buried you in the pet cemetery, and you came back just to say your goofy stuff about Trump going to jail, because he's not going. Rudy Giuliani's not going.
I just wanted to
Um,
see. I just wanted to start your engine, like yang, yang, yang.
Rudy Giuliani's not going because he's going to try to use the other thing. What's his name? Maddow's not going. You know why? Because he's going to use the presidential pardon, because he was working for the president
Oh,
at the time.
Meadows? You mean Mark Meadows?
Mark Meadows, not Maddow. I don't know. It's
I was like Rachel Maddow. I was like
Rachel
whoa.
Maddow
Like,
is not going to
do
jail.
not.
She's not going to jail.
That's gonna get us in the streets.
You know why? Because she didn't do anything wrong.
Listen,
So-
Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter. Like Shank said, we're typically here Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, it's your fault. We tried our best. Get in it. But listen,
we gave it our all. We tried our best.
Yes, we did it our way. But listen, we have a YouTube channel in which we archive all of our shows. So if you ever miss us live, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you're just listening, not watching, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word.
World.
Savage AF World.
Yes, Savage AF World. And make sure once you get there, don't just sit there idling. Don't just sit there finagling around and snickling around. Use your fingers. You ring the bell because it's very important, because it gives you alerts when the show's going to come on and you can check it out. And if you don't check it out, then what's wrong with you? Also,
something's wrong with you.
We got people jumping in the feed, but that's not all. That's not where it ends.
But there's more.
I got to let you know something, okay? We need you to subscribe. That's very important. But also on the Facebookage, it's very important that you know it. It's above us.
It's right. It's
like
it's
the mythical,
above me.
It's above us, and the AF part is above Pedro.
Savage A dot. You want a dot right here? F dot.
By the way, Savage AF stands for Savage Always Forensic.
Yeah. Or in 4, 3, 2, 1. savage as fuck. Is really what
That
it
could be
is.
it too.
Fuck your
Or
feelings.
it
Facts
could be
matter, yo.
always friendly. It could be
Assumingly, uh, I was gonna say philanthropic, but that
oh yeah,
technically
that's
starts
a PH.
with the
So it would be
PH.
always funktastic. Um,
Always fantastic. Yeah, yeah.
Anal fingering.
Apple fudge.
Yeah, yeah. It
I
could
don't
be.
know if that's a thing.
There is so many usage of our beautiful show here. Now the other thing is there's
Uh,
some social media stuff we got to talk about too. So
Absolutely. I mean, it's all social media. Savage A dot F dot Savage A
yes,
dot
A
F
dot
dot
F
on
dot F dot
Facebook.
yes.
Make sure you give us some thumbs up. Boom, boom, boom. Hit them with it. But other than that, man,
I mean, do they know how important the thumbs ups are?
I don't know.
I need. Uh,
In your mouth.
yeah, make sure you give us some thumbs up. Go to the page and give us thumbs up because it helps
Oh,
the algorithm. And you know what? And if you're white, it doesn't matter if you don't have any algorithm. Still click it.
Al Gore's rhythm is just fine.
Rhonda, thank you
Rhonda,
for the
thank you. She
bracelet.
says AF is always funny. Thank you.
Thank you for.
Appreciate that.
Let's see. I
I
got it.
heart you. I
I
heart
got a
you.
bracelet. I was gonna give it. I was gonna give it to a homeless person so he felt good about himself, but I'm gonna keep it.
That's for you.
That's for me.
Savage AF, man. Listen, more important than your newborn baby or the degree you're working on, whatever you
I
plans you
don't
have
know
for the
about
future.
that important.
No, no, no. Literally, these social media platforms,
They're that important.
they're way more important than
After being
any
in
organic material created.
every day, I went to different classes, two
Hmm.
hours a day, and
Yeah. And they told you that fuck your kids, fuck your wife and your life, fuck who you are. You gotta have these numbers,
right here,
and we
and
need them on
on Instagram,
two these
which
like these twin
okay,
platforms.
what the first
Instagram,
one is at Black Pedro, pow,
bam,
right there, and then
on the gram,
at comedian Shang
on
slam,
the gram,
and also very important
on the
right now,
threads.
the top
The what is it like the fastest growing app
growing app
of all
of
time?
all time.
Of all time.
Of all time. Has pay-per-view records of Mayweather's status
Of all time.
of all time. Make sure you check us out both on threads at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shank. How's your threads doing, Threadro?
You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm the Frederick Douglass of the app. You know, the
They're going.
kids
It's going up, isn't it?
the kids love me like Thready Ruxpin, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's story time. So yeah, we building day by day, man, brick upon brick. Speaking of buildings, man, thank y'all for helping us build one. I see people like Kevin Keith, Bronda we mentioned earlier, Miss Pink the Enigma, can't figure out still. Phenom Brown, just coming in with the emoji first, but we know at some point Phenom, she gonna have a block of words like this.
Yeah,
She
because
gonna be like,
she's informed. You know what the thing about it is? There, you know that I'm
love
gonna
it.
let you know what
Lisa Sims Morales.
Now I'm very light skinned. We know that, but I just want to say something. The
Don't adjust
Caucasian,
your screen.
I'm just saying the Caucasians or the Caucasoids. There's a tendency for them to think we're not informed. But when we look at the people that follow the show, all of you are informed, except for Kevin Keith pretending to Trump going to jail. Other than that, and I've already put
Time will tell.
the bounty up to almost $14,000, and I feel very comfortable about it. I'm not worried about it. He's still out playing golf. He's still out, doing whatever he want to do, and talking shit to the judge and threatening
Well,
the DOJ, and still ain't in jail.
well,
Anybody else do that,
he's
they would be
also
in jail.
he's also dodging the Republican debate, the first one,
Like a bitch.
and we should have already had his big old conference with all of his totally exonerating
I never did anything.
evidence.
I was always
Uh,
innocent. I was eating KFC with a
but
bald eagle on my
at least,
shoulder.
at least his lawyers were able to talk him out of so he canceled his big lie evidence conference,
Exoneration, yeah.
whatever that was, debacle was supposed to be, because basically his lawyers is like, please do not lie
So
out
listen,
loud in public anymore.
no,
Please stop.
and
You're on
especially,
trial for lying about the
but he
election
did.
results.
He did not only. I think he threatened him, and then he also did a veiled threat where he said, "You come at me, I come at you." He also did. His people released the addresses and
Of the
identity
grand
of the
jurist.
grand jury. If this ain't some mafia
It's Nazi
bullshit,
shit, bro. It's
it's
Nazi shit.
and why? Even though I like this judge, I like the way she moved. I still don't see her saying, "All right, you just went against everything I said don't do. You're doing this shit anyway. I'm gonna have to see you here in handcuffs and in DC." And then right after that, right down to Georgia, because he threatened her too. He
Yeah.
said he wants to smack Fanny on the fanny, which I was like, hey, that's a little much.
Like Phenom Brown, I have an image of you eating KFC with an eagle on your shoulder. I mean, you're gonna have to share that with the eagle. You know that, right? Like, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna just eat chickens around the eagle and
But
and keep all your eyeballs.
and say AJ Fit gonna come in hot and look, hey man, it ain't in Shank Bucks. This is in cold hard cash, man.
People are doubting the currency.
They're not.
Shank. I don't know.
I'm just
It's
telling you.
it's like,
Okay, hold up. Where is Trump in jail? Did he not
I mean,
violate
the process is going on.
No. See, Pedro. Brother.
We haven't even started the
Hold
show
up.
yet.
We're gonna start the show. Brother. I'm gonna use that
I guess
old black
this
man
is
shit.
hard.
Brother.
My brother.
Brother. He has violated 3 out of the 5 things he was told not to do, not to talk about it in public, not to talk to people that are associated with the trial. Guess what? He did those. He did the threat. He basically threatened a judge and a special prosecutor.
He's threatening all of America at this point.
We get
it.
Okay, so all you people, AJ Fit, lift this up. He's not in jail. Anybody else would have said that shit. No. Anybody else would have said that. They'd immediately put them in handcuffs. Okay, fuck you, feed you rocks, and take you swimming. It's time for you.
No, I think given his he's still a powerful man, no doubt. Given that status, I think he rode the line. As opposition to him, we ops. You know what I'm saying? So we see what he's doing, but legally in court, I think he rode the line. Like he wasn't like chop off her head and stuff it in a fucking turkey and put it in the oven and serve it to the kid. You know what I mean? He didn't do all of that. It was just more like these veiled things, just like around January 6th. But we see that there's more evidence, right? Like to support, like, the January 6th committee, strung together, I think, a strong case. That being said, all right, listen.
We're gonna jump into the show,
let's actually jump into the show.
That was Kevin Keith's fault for starting up.
And I put it up
for
there.
him. Him starting up with the Trump stuff. And I already told everybody that watches this show, you're wrong, and you'll never get the money because he's never going to jail.
And Lisa Simmons brings up Arizona, which is a whole nother thing, might be coming down the pike as well. But here. Let's just start. Hear ye, order in the court. It is Monday, August 21st.
What did AJ Fitz say?
He says, I don't think Trump going, just like I don't think Shang would pay anything on any bets. He put that on everything.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways,
okay. AJ. Damn, man.
He just doubted your whole.
Yeah. Hey, man. Look, man. I'll pay you next Tuesday for another for a hamburger
today.
Savage
AF, man. It's Monday, August 21st, 2023 in the time-space continuum. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shane. We give you politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fuck style. Listen, are we gonna end with a Shangri today?
Yeah, I put it in.
Okay. So your Shangri today, we're gonna end with the Montgomery Al the Cracker Smacker sequel.
Right.
Sorry, I was making sure I got that right.
You got
Phonetically.
the Montgomery Alec Cracker Smacker sequel.
Yeah. Before that, we might have a Black Pedro pop in. We might not. I really don't know. That's how today's show is
Hey,
gonna go.
macho. Who knows? Never
Hey,
know.
hey, I'm not always here. But here's the thing. Before we get into that, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. You know what we do on this show. We ask some of the most hardest, hiddenest, questioningest,
Hardness, hittingness,
hardiness, quit. We ask hard questions. And when we ask that question, the hardest, hiddenest,
hardness,
questioningest
questionist
question that we
of all
question when we're
questions.
hard hitting is this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
It just timed out so well. The
Yeah,
yeah with that, man.
yeah.
I just
I
don't know.
just
But listen, guys. Shang and I live in basically the same neighborhood in LA.
what about 5 minutes away from each other?
Yeah, man, and we got a lot of info this week saying that this past weekend was going to be, a once in a lifetime event.
Well, I wasn't here, so I missed all of it.
Okay. Oh, you ain't okay. So, well,
I
let
was
me
in
up.
Cleveland. I was
Well,
in
okay,
Cleveland,
okay, there you
Ohio,
go.
and
Well,
then I
I'm
was
sorry to hear
in.
that too. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah, no, Cleveland was off the chain, and then I was
okay,
in
cool.
Pleasanton, California, and that was nice too.
It starts with pleasant. It better be.
Yeah.
No, we shout out there, Tommy T's, right?
Yep.
Here's the thing, man. In LA, they were forecasting a tropical storm, which
Did,
did hit.
you don't feel that, Pedro? You don't.
And
It's,
so
it's
this was a once in, I think, in 87 years ago,
87 years.
there was another tropical storm that flowed through Southern California. But these, we're in the desert. We don't typically have these conditions. So it really had people going to stores, again, emptying shelves for toilet paper and water and candles, anticipating power outages. And while I don't want to minimize any of the damage that occurred in any of the places that damage occurred in, where I live in the middle of Los Angeles, I want you to know that in 2023, this lifetime event of a tropical storm is what I would call rain.
It was pretty rainy.
It rained, and some of it got on my car and my lawn. None of it's in my house or my roof. Literally, it rained much harder earlier this year when we had the atmospheric rivers. And by the way, bro, there's like so many things going on: cyclone bombs and monsoonal events or whatever.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a
But bro,
minute. Hold up.
yesterday,
Yes, I
okay,
was.
what
Yeah,
were we gonna
I
say?
was going to say there were areas in California, Baja California,
Oh,
that were absolutely got
I'm not trying to minimize. Like I said,
they got funktastic up.
where the
Uh,
damage happened, I don't want to
it was a
minimize it.
lot of them,
But
but
they made it seem like I was gonna have to swim to work yesterday.
yeah, it was supposed to be really
And
bad.
people, we were still kind of busy yesterday because it really in LA, it really didn't do that bad. Like there was
But
a
it's still
period.
coming. It's still coming.
No,
I'm
man,
looking out the
no,
window. It's still coming.
no, it's bright as fuck
I
right now.
know it
The
ain't coming.
sky is blue as fuck. But here's the thing: yesterday, at the beginning of the shift, the restaurant full, and you could hear everybody's phone just go, "Hurn, hurn, hurn," and it was like the alert
And
signal.
everybody start laughing.
The one that they should have gotten in Hawaii when the island caught on fire. I believe it's Maui, but in LA we got this alert that, like, flood warnings. Okay, get that. Okay, cool.
Right.
Everybody keep brunching, keep drinking. We good. Then we get another
What's up,
and
Breezy JJ?
nigga, it was an earthquake, and now they're calling it a hurri-quake. So in the middle of the hurricane that hit LA, there was an earthquake apparently, which I didn't feel where I was. And like you
My
said,
brother
Shank, you
said it.
weren't here.
I wasn't here. My brother, I was on the East Coast. My brother felt it and said it was. You could feel it. But like I've lived through earthquakes. I've lived through.
Is your brother in like the valley at all?
No, he's
Or
in near the airport,
near airport? Shoot.
and he
Because
felt it.
the epicenter was like north of LA.
Ohio. It was in Ohio.
Yeah, and it's like I'm just trying to figure out who felt it versus who didn't.
But
But
it was
yeah,
more than just a hurricane. Off the coast of the Malibu, there was a Sharknado, and then and it rained a lot, and there was a Nicki Minaj. It was called a Wapnado.
and and Asnami.
Yeah,
But
the Asnami was. I tried to get back for the Asnami. I missed.
Okay, but now and we're talking about weather kind of shit and just the craziness of it. But yeah, we have this disastrous fire in Hawaii.
And here we had
Washington too. But I think Hawaii is one of those things where it's like this pristine destination state. Kind of
beautiful, absolutely
lifetime
stunning.
vacation place. I've never been. I still have never been.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? Listen, I got put it this way. I'm gonna let you know. Hawaii looks like a movie set. I was married there. I got married there.
Oh wow, there you go.
With my ex whore, bitch wife. But the point is, well, she couldn't keep her hand off other dicks. The thing is, I can't believe I said that out loud, but it's true.
All right.
And at the time, oh well.
Hey,
and the only reason she's alive is I actually like me a little bit because she was that close.
You thought about Okay.
No, it was going down. I'm saying it was going to go down. Murder, death, kill. But the point is, the Hurri-Quake. When I got here, I was here like maybe an hour because I had to fly from Cleveland to LAX and then LAX to thing. And it was raining, but it wasn't as raining as hard as I'd seen. And everybody was panicking. The news was like, it's going to be a 7.545 rain splash 10. And they made it sound so drastic. And then I saw people on lives dancing with bluebirds on their shoulders. Like, it was just like, yeah, they were out there. There was raccoons in the middle of the street with tambourines.
I mean, where I was, it was just very, very light rain, man. But I do want to give a shout out though to Hawaii, and I believe it's in Maui where these fires have occurred, and
111 people died. I think it was 111. Somebody correct me. I know it's a lot of people died, but the thing is,
I heard 118.
I was more than 111. Damn. The thing is, they are gonna. I saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he was talking about how they're gonna have to really. They're getting a lot of help and a lot of rebuild, like massive areas. Because that fire, they said the fire looked like because I have a friend of mine that lives down there. This fire looked like the dragon from Game of Thrones when the dragon first rolled in and decided everybody's dying. That's what it looked like. So shout out to everybody in Hawaii. I hope that I hope you are all okay now. It's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things we need to look out for is, first of all, the government response locally was terrible. They have these sirens that they blast off, kind of almost like motherfucking Pearl Harbor style, to alert the community to natural disasters that didn't they decided not to set off, which I think is going to prove to have cost the lives of hundreds of especially senior citizens who really didn't have any idea what was going on or what was coming. And then also the Biden administration has been slow to respond to this as well. I'm
You
not
know
sure what
why?
they've done financially,
You know
but
why?
I don't.
Because to them, Hawaiians are an island of niggers.
Stop playing.
No, that's how they because Hawaiians
Not to
don't
the
like
Bidens.
no to the Bidens. Hawaiians don't like white people. They call them haoles. They
No,
don't.
absolutely.
Yeah,
But Kamala's in the house.
and look and look. AJ Fit even said it. Thing is, people in Maui were showing home security cameras with fucking lasers coming out of the sky in many
all right,
areas.
we're not going to relate. It was something. We'll call it lightning.
Okay, or
and also
maybe
another aspect. Hold on, is the power company failed to shut down power lines in certain areas. So when shit got too hot, those lines popped and did
made it worse.
spark up fires in areas that might not have caught fire otherwise. So we know of electrical phenomenon.
Right.
You getting into a Jewish space laser realm, AJ Fitz. So you want to, I think, be careful there. But also, like the Biden administration has been slow to respond. I think he's going there now.
Him and his wife are going there to assess the damage, but hopefully he won't throw paper towels like Trump did when he was in Puerto Rico.
I don't think it'll be that, but it's one of those things, where ultimately it might not, it's I like I said, I don't know what money he's flowed there most immediately, but visually, the response seems late.
It's slow.
But I think the main thing to look for, and this will be Maui's Katrina. And when I say that, I mean,
wow,
the impetus, the catalyst for gentrifiers to move in and take over, formerly quote unquote indigenous lands, if you will, right? Where like in Katrina, it was the hood that got flooded out, and in Maui, it
fire.
It's fire, but it's they already have real estate scalpers basically moving in and offering these people in a moment of desperation pennies on the dollar for these lands so that they can.
But it's not going to happen, Pedro, because I heard Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He said it doesn't matter what they think about. We're going to make sure our land stays our land. And then he did that. And he said, and if anybody thinks they're taking the land away from The Rock, you're mistaken. And then he's going to give him the people's elbow.
You go.
I mean, it's just not going to happen.
You said I read that so far Biden has given $9 billion in support to Hawaii, with more to come. So yeah, thank you, you. I appreciate that that bit there. Like I said, I'm not sure what money he has flowed there. Visually though, it's one of those things. It looks
really slow, but
it ended up looking slow initially. But I think the money flow is more important than a personal appearance, because I even heard one native say, like, don't come here, like we have to stop the roads up and block the roads, and it's going to slow everything down. Like, fuck it, don't come. So like I personally am not requiring a Biden to show up there, but I do want to know, which I hadn't heard, and you, I'd love to know those sources, and I'll look it up myself. But yeah, I just want to know what money has flowed there and how quickly. I think is the more pertinent stat.
Okay, White T Johnson. I don't think anyone under 95 years old says pennies on the dollar. So I think that was aimed at you.
Yeah.
You said pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, but I think it's just a general economic, a kind of timeless economic term.
I don't think it's too old school. I think it'll always.
I don't think you have to be older than 95 to know that.
And trust me, I am 94, and I've said it many times.
Yeah, I'm the kid.
Yeah,
I'm the kid on this show. What the fuck, man?
He's a young buck. They've been fighting Native people for the land, and it was signed in only a catastrophic disaster can they build. Oh, they're so evil. They want smart island ran by AI. I like, by the way, I like AI, AJ Fit. And guess what? You're not, you know what? You're not going to be lifting weights soon. AI will. Put the weights down.
You can upload your muscles online.
Yeah.
No, but listen, beyond even the AI shit, because to me, I get that's not out of the realm of possibility for me, AJ. But what I do know is that the resort real estate motherfuckers would love to come in there and take over that land and build whatever, condos and all kind of dumb shit that nobody can afford except for the 2,000 billionaires on this fucking planet.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
you
no.
said they got the information from the White House website. Cool, thank you.
Okay.
Clearly associated with global warming, white folk are walking contradictions. They love saying unborn babies. They love saving unborn babies, but refuse to save the earth for these babies to inhabit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hypocrisy in conservatism at this point. Kevin Keith, appreciate that input. But yeah, man. And now we're dealing also with the West Coast is really fucked up right now. Like Southern California went through this, Hurri-Quake and flooding and all of this, and then up in Washington, they're having wildfires that that people are having to evacuate from. So I don't know, man. And the waters are boiling off the coast of Florida, like literally, like
Yeah.
100 degrees.
You know what? This is the wild shit.
Motherfuckers just taking eggs to the beach.
Yeah.
Just like,
All I know is that they said that off the coast of Malibu again, they saw fish slap boxing.
just heated, just
because
fin on fin
it's
aggression.
right now it's getting bad, and you know that the blue state, I mean the red states are going to be like, see what I'm saying about California? Look at it. Even though you know what, mudslides happen everywhere. There was a mudslide in Mississippi that killed 12 people. What are you talking about? They get torrential downpours. Georgia gets torrential downpour. I was in Augusta once, and put it this way, I grew a beer and started building a boat because I thought that's the only way I'm getting out of this bitch is. And then I started gathering
all the animals. Yeah.
I started gathering 2 by 2.
Grab
but see, at the
and
time, it was 2 by 2 strippers, but I was young then. I was like, I made sure that
there's so many different species of strippers that it was
right.
valuable.
You got the ones that are
valuable
athletic that can go up the pole, then you got the other ones that just know how to make one booty cheek move, and the other one just look at you.
The pregnant ones are amazing.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Multitaskers.
Man. And the baby reaches out from underneath and grabs a dollar.
That's a safe. But you know what it is, man. Like crazy times, weather-wise, and so I don't quite understand what do you call them? Climate change, deniers.
Well, the global warming, they said that this doesn't have anything to do with global warming. And I'm gonna let y'all know something. It absolutely, positively, unequivocally does.
This is the only thing I will say. Like yesterday, we were clowning a bit because like it started off with some light rain, sprinkle stuff. There were some heavy spurts in the middle,
but it was
overall the main difference was just that it was hot, and that is not a thing in my 24 years in LA that I've ever experienced where it was raining and hot at the same damn time. Like
hot rain.
Bro, it was like muggy. It was like it felt like Detroit where I grew up, or a New York summer rain down south when it rains in the summer. Like I've been through all of those. But that humidity that we humidity is turned up a little bit in LA, but this past day and a half, it really turned up. Like it was like I said, raining and hot at the same time, and phenom humidity, right? And that's not. We live in a desert. It's really not a quality of LA. When it rains here, it's typically cold. Like for real. That's when we get
But
our
it's
rain.
over.
Is in like,
But this is something
from
that
November to February and
this is
shit.
something that hasn't happened in decades.
But it's over so quickly. Like it is so beautiful out. Like, bro, like let me just look. That is just a glowing blue
Yeah,
sky
but you know
outside.
what? But this
And
is
but
the thing.
I thought, bro, I thought I was going to have to. I thought I was gonna have to eat my neighbor.
I mean,
Because
but she's not bad looking. So it.
not my roommate, just my neighbor.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Listen, but thing is, a lot of global warming deniers are trying to say this is just a one-off. But if you look around the whole globe of all of the weird shit that's been happening with weather and how many seasons have seemed to be condensed now, and other places are hotter. The polar ice cap, they said polar bears are actually booking flights to Cali. I mean, that's how bad it is. And polar bears are aggressive. They'll eat you.
No,
So
yeah, yeah.
so
Especially if
I
they don't
gotta
get their in-flight snack.
right. I mean, like so there's gonna be a lot of animals is gonna be like, man, this weather's all fucked up. I'm gonna have to come live with you. So I'm just telling you right now, I think it's gonna get worse, but I'm not worried about it because I already know that everything is fuckery. Everything is fuckery. And the people that could have denied, I mean, could have helped pertaining to global warming don't want to. The corporations, the big banks, all of these people know there were certain things we could do that could have helped. Emissions, there's so much stuff we could have switched over with where other countries have done it. Fucking Brazil is doing it. And Brazil ain't really the most progressive place. And they know that global warming is real.
I
So
mean, the Amazon rainforest is like the lungs of the planet.
the planet,
Like
and they're fucked
a
up.
lot of oxygen is produced. You like oxygen? Raise your hand. Like,
I like, yeah.
fucking,
So
yeah,
it's about to be over. So even if Trump did go to jail, I'm not gonna be alive long enough to give you the $14,000. People, I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna let you know right now because if we keep having shit like this, hurriquakes and tornado canes, and which is really bad. Um, there's one where they said there was goats just swinging in the air
out of
in
volcanoes, I
Mexico.
heard. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that.
there
Goat canoes? Yeah, I heard about.
volcanoes,
Yeah, yeah.
and then out of the volcanoes, they were called lava lizards. There was
I heard about that. Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on that's really different than like when I was younger. The weather wouldn't be this freaky, and I miss it hot, humidity, and rain in Cali.
And
Something's wrong. Something's
I
wrong.
heard, and when it gets that hot, and all the electricity, like all the beer is gonna start to boil, and it's gonna explode and cause a brunami.
Wow, I heard about that.
Yeah, and
And a bunch of
I
white
mean,
dudes out in the street going, "Woo!
fuck
Woo!
yeah,
Yeah, man, it's total
trying to
Brunami,
shoot the
bro."
beer, man.
I just hope that that the people that are scientists that have seen all of the different things that have been incrementally changing in this world, I hope that they step up and start. I don't know. They need nunchucks or brass knuckles to start clocking these idiots that are not trying to help curb this before our kids would have to wear, just fucking lead suits
There
because
you
it's
go.
gonna be bad, man. And now there's people like in the feed. I see Miss Adverb came in, and God is a Giants fan. That's all it
She's
is.
sometimes she's off her meds.
Yeah, she is
She's a
absolutely up
lunatic
there.
baseball fan who
I
thinks
was
the
just
San
up your
Francisco
way.
Giants have some great team.
I was just
Whatever.
up Miss Adverb's way. I was there in
I'm glad you
Pleasanton.
escaped because
Yeah, because I
these
thought it.
Giants fans are fucking nuts.
I told the security,
It's nuts.
don't let Miss Adverb into the club. And
No,
so
yeah.
she was just standing outside the window laughing crazily.
And she probably changed her name to pronoun or
Yeah. What's your
some shit
pronoun?
like that. Yeah, I know what she did, man. Anyways, Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, guys. Watch out for
Facts matter.
these slurricanes out here. All right, I did come up with a black page of popping.
Oh,
I see. I could talk and create at the same time, and I'm about to smoke some weed too. But while I do it, I'm gonna do
it. It better be good.
it. Very stabifications.
Yeah,
But while I give it to you, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you just like, where's my lighter? This.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Yay, yay.
Oh wow, you're just gonna get us flagged. Drug use. Man. Everybody, that's a cigar. That's just a
First of all, nobody
cigar.
can confirm what it is that I am infusing into my bloodstream at this point. So drugs, you might call it. I just call it recreational props for the purposes of entertainment.
Which makes complete sense.
That being said, go blue, bitches. We are 12 days away, my man. 12 days away.
Oh God.
From the start of my football life as a fan.
By the power of Grayskull.
What's in the name of Morlock? Listen.
Of all that is holy. You gonna be crazy again?
In 12 days.
After they lost, you seem lost.
So cometh. It's all good. I think that this team is the one.
You said that.
The quarterback, he didn't
3
figure
times.
it out. No, in the last playoff game, we our number one guy was down. We lost him, Blake Corum.
Okay.
But we do have the best running back tandem in the country. This quarterback, man, this white boy JJ McCarthy is fast as fuck, bro, on his feet, as well as has an arm, and has now been to the mountaintop and fallen, or been very, very close, I should say, to the mountain. And I think has soaked up that knowledge and that wisdom. That being said, what shall I say? We are 12 days away from what I believe will be a championship campaign year for the Michigan Wolverines. Go blue.
Okay, can I say
my wine is red, but my heart bleeds blue.
I got to come in on this one. I'm sorry. You guys.
Welcome to the show.
Pedro's had the exact same thing he said before. I think this is, you said verbatim, I think this is the one.
But listen, the past 2 years, they got to the championship.
They got to, but then they lost.
They should, yeah. But like last year, they lost by less than they did the year before. And
how bad that sounds.
All right, but the first year they got beat. Like Georgia beat them. But last year they beat themselves, or earlier this year, I should say.
Right. There was there was something a little shady.
They fumbled twice at the goal line.
One thing that was kind of shady, I thought, in that game.
That one touchdown catch, I thought should have been a touchdown. And then the ensuing plays at the goal line did not,
help
fruate into a touchdown. With and at that point, Michigan lost by 6, and they had 2 goal line stands that failed, that should have gone through. So, in that sense, I think that's where the team learns from itself. Right. It's not like they got to a point where like they were just outmatched. They fucked up, and I can accept that because I think they have. And I think it's a team that has learned from that. A lot of great recruits in. So that being said, very, very much so looking forward to the college football season this year. I don't think I'm going to jump on the Lions bandwagon. I mean, I will be wishing them the best, but I don't think I can jump back in the NFL arena. But
yeah, you bet not. Because
I've talked a lot of shit.
You've talked a lot of shit.
At this way, I've talked myself.
I've been on the road with Pedro where he's like, yeah, fuck the NFL, and you see an advertisement and go, yeah, the NFL could suck. the world's nuts and fuck them and they family.
On
Fuck their
Sundays, I
family.
just make sure I'm not
Yeah.
someplace where they
But
show games.
when it comes to this college shit, I'm telling you, I gotta tell a story.
I'm
He
nuts.
was so ecstatic when we were at a bar, so everybody's there watching it on the screen, and something went awry with his team,
The score.
and Pedro went from being very jovial and accommodating and talking to everybody at the bar to this sulking, like he's sitting in the corner like, I can't stand, I'm gonna kill everybody in this bitch. You went from, so why do you rock with this shit? Even when they lost last year, you said you was all, yeah, this is it, this is it. Then after that, say, hey man, I really don't want to talk about it. When we talk about some other shit.
Why you bringing up old shit?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you started, and I was like, nigga, that was yesterday. What do you mean bringing up old shit?
Yeah, you know, we take our bumps, we take our bruises, but I'm really looking forward to this
I
year.
know what I always
Also,
root for your team. I hope your
I
team
appreciate
wins.
it. Also, I plan on going to my first game at the Big House, Michigan Stadium, which is the largest on-campus stadium in America. Over 110,000 seats, around 111.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to try and get there the 23rd of September for the Rutgers game, which will be Jim Harbaugh's first game this season, since he'll be undergoing a team-imposed, a university-imposed 3-game suspension. The coach will. So it'll be an interesting time. It'll be my first time, but that is my plan this year. But go blue. Looking forward to it. That's your pop-in for today. Shane, get us up out of here, man.
I want to let you know something. Number one,
we got to promote these shows, man.
I was about to tell you. I just got a text back from the club, and she called. Maria called down and checked. We're good to go. So check this out. Before we get into the Shangri, we're going to be at 2 different clubs, 2 different times. It's time continuum, like you said. We're going to be in San Diego, California, this Friday, August 25th at 8 p.m. We will be doing the show at the Laugh Factory, 8 p.m. Make sure you go to laughfactory.com and get your tickets, Get your tickets, goddammit. Get your tickets together. All right, make sure. And then after that, we will be at the Ice House in Pasadena. That's in a couple of weeks, though. An Ice House in Pasadena, California, 9:30 show in the Legendary Room, September 1st. Make sure you get your money together and come down to the show. It's going to be a lot of funny people. Pedro will be selling real estate.
And comforters.
A lot of comforters.
Duvets, all kind of linens.
And I know that a lot of people stop buying the Snuggie. He has a whole box full of them.
I got him.
Okay, so make sure that you check us out. Pasadena, California, Savage AF live with a lot of comics. I'll read them off later, whatever. Also, I want to make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Very important to subscribe to the channel. You see it scrolling, and don't let it scroll without doing your thing. Click the bell. Thumbs up will always make us feel better. And follow us on social media at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, and at Threads. Black Pedro and Comedian Shang on Threads.
Yeah.
My Shangri is a question, and it's about a very exciting new sequel. Even though we're on a strike, this sequel is something that I think should be made, and I would really look forward to it. You'll see what I mean.
Sounds good.
Hey everybody. I know you're saying, how do you say it? It's the Montgomery Alla Cracker Smacker sequel. Now, I was wondering, did this thing that happened in Alabama, which apparently frightened a lot of white people, really scared a lot of white people, was it a call to arms for us to come together more as a community? That's the thing. Was this the thing that made us go, okay, enough's enough. Let's come together and get it done, just like that brother did with that chair. Let's come together and make sure that when somebody black is in trouble, we step up to the plate and we run in, we come in through a portal and we start smacking shit out of the Caucasians that started it. Do you think this Montgomery, Alabama thing is like a catalyst for us to have more unity? A lot of people are talking about it, saying that that's what it is. What do you think in the feed? Do you think that that's the case? Or what? Okay, it was just one instance of us doing some. So we had to throw our little hands. We had some aqua. We had
Hammer time.
yeah, we had Cuba Scuba Jr. He came in the water and Aquaman. And not only did he have enough wind to swim through the water, had enough to throw hands
pull himself up on the deck and then squab mob.
Yeah,
Which,
exactly.
by the way, he's added at least 2 to 3 pounds, maybe 5 to 7 of water weight to himself immediately on them jeans. You know what I'm saying?
And so but the thing is,
plus the shoes and socks.
Black people are talking about this could be something we point to say that we can actually come together. We can. I mean, you saw there was niggas coming through portals. There was like, you know what I'm saying?
I saw a nigga land like this, like with his fist.
Yeah,
like do the superhero landing.
Like came out of the sky. They asked one guy, is he ever afraid? He said, I'm never afraid. And the brother that threw his hat,
freeze.
I'm just telling you right now. And a lot of white people are saying that we are condoning the violence, even though they started the violence.
Yes,
I don't know if you people did. Yeah, yes, we are.
I don't deny that. Yes, I condone all of that violence.
Yeah, I'm saying to y'all, is this the catalyst? Montgomery, the Cracker Smacker sequel of us stepping to the plate and coming together. And I'm not saying that you have to hit people with chairs.
But I'm not saying don't.
Right. I'm saying if it's a folding chair, you could even use
do it responsibly.
Now, and AJ Fit probably would hit you with a lazy Susan.
He throw a living room set at you.
Yeah. What is that? What is that? A love seat?
Now listen, and it's like if we're thinking of this as weaponry now, like the plastic chairs, or like the padded ones with padding on them. Those are like even that one. Those are what I call less than lethal or non-lethal.
But it makes a funny sound though.
Yeah. But if you get the full, like the FMJ, the full metal jacket, like all metal folding chair, them ones.
Yeah. You can do some damage.
No, that's work time.
But do you think
that's for the ancestors?
Now, before we get up out of here, I want to ask y'all again about this later. Do you think it's a catalyst for us coming together? Because a lot of people were talking about the unity, the fact that these brothers didn't know this older brother, and they still rolled in and helped him.
Everybody saw what was going on,
right? And they got down. They could have, but I've been in situations where there's a video of it's a setup video where there's a little boy walking down the street. A guy grabs him and runs into an alley, and people just watch. People just watch it happen. People just watch stuff happen. I could have got killed jumping in a fight with a girl that was getting beat up by her guy. I mean, people normally walk
by the girl.
But no, the guy was
no. But I'm saying you could have gotten killed.
Got killed by the girl because the girl was the one that threw the most hands. The dude didn't do that. So I'm saying, I think it is a catalyst. I've been watching a lot of stuff online. I think Montgomery, Alabama. If you do some shit like that again, it is definitely going to be a Cracker Smacker sequel, because I think that Black people said, oh, we could come together and do some real shit. And I don't mean condone violence and smacking old white ladies with folding chairs, but the bitch shouldn't have tried to throw hands. How about that?
Pretty sure she earned her bits.
She earned that. She
like I said, some of that shit was just for the ancestors, dog. Like,
fuck. This is from. And in fact, I heard
ain't no gender in reparations.
If you didn't hear the audio where he said this is for Emmett Till.
Right. This is a Medgar Evers swing.
This is a Floyd moment. That's what it was. So I hope that it is, because I really do want to see black people come together a lot more and make sure that we do it. Okay, but yeah, the plastic chair is just Tupperware compared to the wrestling chair. Full metal smack.
Smack it and crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phenom. We know she ready. She got all the sort. She's like, I warned you with the folding with the plastic joint, but you want to go throwing garbage cans. All right, listen. Shane, you got us?
Yes.
Anything else you want to?
No. I want to let you know tomorrow I won't be here, but I'm here the rest of the week.
That's what it is. Okay, cool. And I think I'm here the rest of the week. Should be all right. Something like that.
Something like that.
We might have to on Friday leave the city early and might not.
Oh, because you're right. Because of traffic.
So this Friday we'll be once again at the San Diego Laugh Factory. So Friday we might not be here, but I guess we'll keep you posted on that. Stay tuned.
But
also, man, tomorrow night, and Shang, I encourage you to stop by too. I'll be hosting what we hope to build to a weekly event at the Miracle Theater in Inglewood. 8:00 show, 7:00 doors. It's gonna be in their like side lounge area. Smaller,
where the jazz is.
Yeah, smaller, intimate setting, but we're gonna have fun. Got a great lineup. Suba Agarwal, Avi Lieberman, a few other great ones. So and I'm gonna be your host. So if you're in LA in Inglewood, come on down. Miracle Theater tomorrow. That is the 22nd. Yeah, man, gonna be a good old time. Well, I have info up on my Instagram at Black.
Well, Pedro. Yeah, go to at Black Pedro if you want to get more info on it, and hopefully I can make it down. I didn't even know it was tomorrow. I thought it was later on. No, all right, but yo, make sure you support us on the live shows. Make sure you come check us out this weekend and also the following weekend in Pasadena, California at the Ice House. We appreciate you. Also, shout out to Cleveland. Cleveland, you showed up, you showed out, and thank you to that
99.
brother. Yeah, thank you to that brother that kicked that Trump supporter out that tried to heckle me and gave me the finger as he left.
Oh
and,
yeah, there you go.
It was awesome, and they just was like, get the fuck out of here. And then it was so wild to see black and white people going, hey, goodbye.
Hey,
So
nah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So damn, I wish I had that on tape. It was like crazy. It got crazy.
Okay, well that's good, man.
Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to the Bay, Ambrose Jones and Jay Rich and Shay Sugar. Y'all were all.
Shout out Jay Rich.
Yeah, that's the reason I went up there, man. So we will talk to you. I won't be there tomorrow, but it might be a Dro solo tomorrow, and then after that, the rest of the week will be here. We'll let you know what's going on with Friday. Savage AF, we here for you, you here for us, and we building this. We building and building and building, so the building becomes a town, and then the town becomes a world, and then all of a sudden,
it's WandaVision.
Yeah,
and you're just trapped in our world, the town that we built.
Then it all gets burnt down by a tornado, fire, flood, some shit.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So we'll
nobody freak out. All right, man. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings.
From now on, unity.
I
want us to start doing that more. All right.
Let's go, y'all. All right. We'll see y'all soon, man. Keep your finger out your nose.